and welcome to another episode of Meaningful Moments. Today's focus is the power of trust. I have discovered that as trust is being developed in relationships, there are often unknown and unseen complexities. Yet, trust remains to be one of the most important components of healthy relationships. As a child who was adopted by his grandparents with no interaction with my mother and very little with my father, I found it very difficult to trust people. I clearly stood aloof and distanced myself from others in order to provide some elements of comfort and security for my soul. However, in the process, I forfeited many meaningful relationships. I should say rewarding relationships that could have benefited my life and those in whom I would have interacted with. This psychological approach to life not only consumed my time and energy, but it impressed upon me the spirit of victimhood. And that prohibited many people from entering into my personal space. And you know what? This was very unhealthy for me as a person. At age 22, I discovered the importance of trust through a series of events. One being the instructions of a missionary that had returned from Liberia, West Africa. She was the person who taught me to learn to trust. As I grew and developed in this area of life, I discovered the necessity of learning to trust God and others. And this enabled me to foster multiple healthy, rewarding relationships up to the present. Now, I clearly understand how difficult it is to trust people in today's world, especially those who are disloyal. However, it is factual that our Heavenly Father wants us to have healthy, meaningful, trusting relationships with others. What if I told you that the Heavenly Father has a method for developing healthy, meaningful, trusting relationships with others? Well, here it is. I call it the power of trust. The power of trust is the act of you trusting the Heavenly Father before you decide to trust others. When you put this method into action, the Heavenly Father will give you His wisdom and properly align you with those that you should develop meaningful, trusting relationships with. This is the power of trust. The ancient king of Israel, by the name of David, said in his writings, "Those who trust in the Lord will be as strong as a mountain." Friends, that's the power of trust.